Okay, my name is Cecile Hines.
Okay. Well, Ms. Hines, thank you and welcome to Bermuda. Obviously a lot colder than we would have wanted to have you here, but today is a sunny day, so hopefully that's making up for it. But take us through your journey of becoming a CONCACAF, an official.
Okay, so it started with actually playing football to begin with. Then I got injured, after which the refereeing course came out with an ad, the referees department, and that's how my mom saw it actually, and she said, you know what, you should try this. And I was like, referees just get cursed. So I'm like, I'm going to be on the other side of it, and since then I've joined and I've never regretted it.
So mom gave some good advice.
Yes, she did.
As usual.
Yes, she did. As she usually do.
Yeah. So take us through your journey. I mean, that would have been on the local side of officiating, yes?
Yes.
Yeah.
That's
and then
how I started.
You progressed, go through CONCACAF and the like.
Well, when I first started was CFU.
Oh.
So we had a lot of CFU tournaments, then it had CONCACAF. After they changed it, then to FIFA. After they changed it, and then it went to one CONCACAF. So it was like everybody in the same pot. So it was everybody going everywhere.
What has the journey been like for you to kind of retain your position on like a CONCACAF or a FIFA list? It
is not easy. I can tell you now, it is not. Consistency, discipline, and just being humble.
Yeah.
And assertive.
Right. You're in Bermuda. Tell us about the experience thus far.
For me, it's cold. But with saying that, it's a beautiful experience in terms of even today, being able to train and guide the youths with the way forward as to how refereeing wants to take that part. But watching the games as well, it is a different experience. The intensity is a bit different to what I'm accustomed to, being low to high or medium to high intensity. It's less aggressive, but they swear a lot. Oh my gosh. Wow. But it's good.
Let me ask you, what's your advice for the local association, the local referees, to try and curb that?
For me, that is the nature of football. If you come to Trinidad, you would hear a lot of that. But for referees, in terms of the refereeing part, they need to be more assertive.
Okay.
Right? Stamp your authority and let them know who's in charge. You don't want to overstep your boundary, but you just want to let them know where to get off.
Okay.
Yeah.
All right. Well, thank you for that advice.
You're
Enjoy the rest of your stay in Bermuda.
Thank you. I would.
Ainsley Rochad.
Okay. Well, welcome to Bermuda, Ainsley. As I said to Ms. Hines, the weather hasn't always been that great for you, but hey, we can't do nothing about that. But the experience that you had thus far in working with the Bermuda Football Association and the referees here, tell us about that experience thus far for you.
I must admit that the organization is well put together, and I am well impressed with the development and the programs that is put in place for not only just for the senior referees but for the youths. That was an eye-opening for me, I must say.
Yeah. Take us, what is it like back home for you in Trinidad?
Back home we have an impressive training program as well, but we more emphasize on more the senior referees and upcoming referees, but we don't have much of the youths like how you all have a very age bracket difference in terms of the youths, which I'm seeing guys that is 8 years and 7 years here. That is impressive.
Yeah. Give us a bit of your background on how you got involved in officiating and what level you are at this time.
I must always give kudos to my instructor, as he's my mentor that introduced me into refereeing. He is a former FIFA assistant referee, Hasib Mohammed. I was introduced into refereeing due to him, and I was fortunate enough to become an international FIFA referee in 2008 to present.
Okay, and some of the things that you've experienced as a FIFA referee, what has that been like?
I must say it's an awesome experience. It allowed me to travel the world. It allowed me to meet some amazing people. It allowed me to experience different cultures. And my development in terms of officiating has been tremendously well, and I've experienced a lot.
When you look at your career as kind of a mentor to others who will be just starting, what's your advice to those people?
Take it very serious. Don't take age lightly because it tends to creep up on you. And when you get the opportunity, grab at it, because opportunities sometimes only come once. And when that opportunity comes, give it your best, give it your all, and excel in it.
Yeah. Compare the level of football here that you've seen thus far to what you officiate in Trinidad.
The level here, I will class it as a tier 2 level at our country. Our senior league is much more developed and more advanced, and the competition is more competitive. But still, the decisions here is still giving you an opportunity to test your experience level.
All right. Well, thank you for coming to Bermuda and assisting us and making sure our leagues run. And good luck to you for the rest of your career.
It's indeed a great pleasure being here.
Yes, sir.
Timothy Derry.
Okay, well, Timothy, welcome to Bermuda. Thank you very much for coming and assisting the Bermuda Football Association. Believe it or not, with you guys coming, as well as others, it really helps us to continue our leagues in Bermuda. As you're probably aware, we're short on officials.
Yeah.
And it's one of those things around the world. Everybody's struggling for officials because of the abuse, because of so many different things. But why did you get involved in officiating?
I got involved because I always loved football, and I wanted to stay in football for as long as I possibly could. I used to play a bit competitive in Trinidad, but it wasn't working out too much. I wasn't the best, and then there's politics and whatever. So to stay involved at the highest level in Trinidad, I thought refereeing was the best option. I started, and I'm here today.
Yeah. What has that journey been like for you, though?
It was bittersweet at times. Because again, there was people who were trying to keep you down, and there was people that pushing you to succeed. So I appreciate everybody that had my back and was pushing me, my mentors, Breezan, Roshad, who you just interviewed. Those are a couple of good guys. Mr. Ragunat in Trinidad, they identify talent, and the program you all have here, for the youth program, is really good. I haven't seen anything like that anywhere else.
Sure. If you could give these youngsters advice on a journey, picking if they went the same way you went, not the best footballer, but here they are taking up officiating from a young age. Yeah. What advice are you here giving them to inspire them to stay the course?
It's going to be rough. It's definitely going to be rough. As I mentioned, the abuse. They have abuse from parents, onlookers, fans who have no idea about the laws of the game, the players. So it's definitely going to make you stronger. If you're weak-minded, it's going to be difficult. You're going to need external support to keep you involved in refereeing. So heard some weird statistic that 60 or 70% of referees who sign up end up dropping out. It's going to take a lot of mental toughness. So work on yourself. Try not to pay too much attention to the outside noise. Once you start the game, just zone in on your game and try to focus on that only.
Yeah. What is your experience been like here thus far for you officiating games in Bermuda?
It's a bit cold for a Caribbean island, It's cool, but it's nice. It's nice for a change. I like the experience outside of Trinidad. I'm a new FIFA referee now, so it gives me an idea of what happens outside of your country. So it's good for me, my personal development, different cultures. You hear a lot of different things, different styles of play, different personalities you have to deal with on the field. So it's good.
All right, well, congratulations on becoming a new FIFA referee. Now, on to you, staying on this FIFA list. What do you feel your biggest challenge personally is for you to remain on this list?
I think it's a mix between being consistent and fitness. Never getting younger, so we're definitely going to keep having to put in the work. And one of my good friends always tells me it's the easiest part is to get onto the panel, the hardest part is to stay onto the panel. My aim is to be there for 10 years minimum, at least 10 years. So that's what I'm going to work towards.
All right. Well, congratulations again. Thank you very much for coming and assisting the Bermuda Football Association and making sure that our league can continue for yet another year.
Thank you for having me.
Appreciate it.
Quincy Williams.
All right, Quincy, as I've told others, thank you very, very much for coming to Bermuda and assisting us in ensuring that our leagues can continue. But we want to find out from you your journey, your why officiating, what has kept you in it, who are some of those people that have motivated you to go on to become, CONCACAF FIFA referee or FIFA official. Tell us a bit about yourself.
My journey started at the age of 14, just like some of the guys here. I would not have done the referee course, obviously, at that age. I was just refereeing in the younger age group. Fast forward to 2016 when I officially did the referee course. And then in doing it, I realized that this could take you places. Some of the persons that guide me along the way would have been, firstly, Jerry Richards. Then I went on to the national level with my instructors, and then obviously one of the referees that is here as well, Crystal, who was also motivated me, and Caleb also as well.
Yeah. Now looking at, well, you say Crystal would have been a motivator. You look at it, you look at her journey, and everybody's journey is a little different, obviously. What were some of the things that you saw in her that you wanted to make sure you emulated whilst on the field of play?
Obviously, she's one of the better referees in terms of her personality with the players and movement-wise. So for me, training and coming under her wings was just to emulate some of her movements on the field, and then obviously with the personality part, she brought it a bit out of me. A bit more.
Sure. Now you're here working with our young people. Is this some of the things that you done when you said you were younger when you first started? So is this some of the things that would have assisted you even more if you would have had this type of training?
Yeah, obviously it would have done. It's amazing to see these young kids here passionate about doing the refereeing. Back home I would have thought that I probably was the only 14-year-old in the world that took up refereeing, but it's amazing to see that these guys are passionate about it. Watched a couple of the games Friday night, and you could tell that Bermuda is in good hands.
Sure. Let's talk a little bit about Bermuda and the football that you've seen and you have officiated in. What do you think of the caliber, the style, the level?
Obviously, the patterns of play are different to back home. Here is a bit more direct. Here is finding mostly the key players, what we will say star players. Back home, compared to back home, there are star players, but the other players on the team are just as good. The play here is much more direct and physical as well, which is normal Caribbean culture of playing.
Sure. Well, again, thank you very much for coming to Bermuda, assisting us in ensuring that our league can continue. And we look forward to seeing you back here sometime soon to enjoy warmer weather. How's that?
Sure, no problem.
All right.
It's a pleasure.
Thanks. Well, Crystal Servers, welcome back to Bermuda. No stranger. We're looking to get your passport changed to here.
Oh, Lord.
But
Yeah.
what always excites you about coming back to Bermuda? You've been here quite some time. You've been here working with our youngsters for quite some time as well. But what excites you about coming back to Bermuda?
And that's it, the youngsters, seeing they are motivated in the refereeing aspect of football. Coming here from the start though, when you see so many youths are interested, right? So many youths look at football, some part of life, some a way out, some a way. We have a different means, but the whole thing is the passion for it at this level, knowing that it will embed in them by the time they reach 30, 40 years. So yeah, it's always a pleasure.
Sure. Does that kind of motivate you to keep going? Because now you have these youngsters, not from your country, but you're affecting them. Does that keep you motivated going?
Of course, especially the fitness part of it. Something you're tired and it's like, no, this young lady is looking at you. How do you do this, Miss Sobers? It's like, oh girl, you don't know. But you just have to keep going. Somebody say, I don't even have the energy. But so when you think about, there are others just looking at, you know, your struggles, your everyday, but you still find time to put that training in.
Yeah,
Sure.
So you're back. The weather's not the best, hasn't been the best, but this is what we call Bermuda. It's a lovely day today.
It is. It is compared to last 2 days what they spoke about. It is. And it kind of prepared me for what I'm up against. I go to LA for the Gold Cup.
Yes.
Yes, so the weather is preparation for such.
And let's talk a little bit about that because congratulations on being selected to do that.
Thanks.
You know, another what they call notching your cap.
Yes.
But all these things that you're working hard and ensuring that you're able to accomplish, and then there's others coming behind
Right.
you. As a leader in that regard, how do you look at yourself, you know, as a role model?
Yeah. And I like the word that you use, self, because it starts with self. It starts with me. It starts with what I want to accomplish first, right? And my thing is, because of the passion of football and being on the field of play, always give me that extra zeal to do my best. It's not about the winning prize. It's about that everyday, that opportunity I, Crystal Sobers, grant myself for a game.
Sure.
Trust me, that's it. So now I am really pleased and accomplished that, hey, my name is signed as a Gold Cup representative participation, but the opportunity, it presents itself, and sure, we'll do my best.
All right. Well, we want to thank you for coming down and helping us to complete our season yet again.
Yeah.
We look forward to you coming back as often as we could possibly have you back.
Sure.
I know the players are very appreciative of you coming.
Yes.
And the officiating that you administer at games. So again, thank you very, very much.
Thank you.
And we'll see you soon.
Thanks to BFA.
Yes.
Thanks.
All right.